2 questions. 1, do you have a side hustle? If so, question 2, do you want to make money with your side hustle, or is it just like a fun, expensive hobby for you? If you want to actually make money, then stay tuned. Hi, I'm Molly from the visibility hacking world, and I help small businesses grow their visibility online, helping them to connect with new customers while also at the same time nurturing the relationship they have with their existing customers. And so today we're talking specifically about marketing plans for your side hustles. Your side hustles, your small businesses, your businesses that you're growing so that you can quit your 9-to-5, all of that. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about the 2 most important parts of the planning phase. I'll show you how to take meaningful action, and at the end of the video, we'll talk about how to fuel your superpower. I promise this will all make sense, so stay tuned, buckle up, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times, and roll the intro. When you're planning out your marketing strategy, whether your business is 1 person or 100 people, you have to set goals and you have to do the planning phase. You can't just go into Canva and pick some templates that look cool and create some content and then put it out there and hope that that's actually going to sustain your business. It's not. But if you do an actual set of campaigns, if you plan it out, if you have some intention behind it, you're going to see a completely different experience. So there are 2 things you have to focus on. First thing is your value proposition. What separates you from everyone else? If you're selling carrots, what separates you and your experience from everyone else who's selling carrots? Is it because you bundle them differently? Is it because you label them organic? What is it about you and your way of selling, your way of doing your service, your way of creating your product, whatever it is that you do, what separates you from everyone else? Understanding what that is can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming. It can kind of feel unnecessary sometimes, but I promise you, that is going to be a thing, a crux, as we like to say, that's going to be a mountain that you can climb. That's going to be something that you can hold up there as marketing material, as messaging that's going to help you attract your ideal customer. Telling them boldly and proudly what makes you different than everyone else is going to be something that separates you from the rest of the crowd. So make sure you're focusing on what that value proposition is. Second thing you need now is to actually come up with campaign objectives. When you're running your campaign, what is the point of it? What do you want them to do? What is the outcome you are hoping for? So whether it's running a campaign to get more people to subscribe to your new podcast, or it's running a campaign to get people to know that you have great deals coming out for Black Friday or for Small Business Saturday, whatever it is, what are the goals of that campaign? Those goals will inform the calls to action, what you're actually asking your people to do, and it's going to inform the way that you're getting that message out to your people. So make sure you do not skip the planning phase. Make sure you know what your value proposition is, and make sure you understand what the objectives are of each and every campaign that you launch. Now, if you've never launched a campaign before, that is totally okay. You are welcome here. Let us know down in the comments, introduce yourself, become an official visibility hacker by joining into the conversation. Now, when you're running a business, whether it's a side hustle or a small growing business, or it's working in a corporate world, there are tons of ways to spend your time doing things, taking action that isn't actually meaningful, that kind of runs in circles, that just kind of like polishing the same piece of silver over and over again won't actually move your business forward, but it's a great way to use up time. Now, if you're running your own business, you want to avoid those types of tasks as much as possible. You want to be focused on taking meaningful action so that everything you do in your business, every moment you spend in your business is actually moving you forward rather than just keeping you circling, chasing your tail, or worse, doing the reverse and leading to some financial resources and some time resources being wasted away. So when you're creating your action plan for the day, you create your marketing strategy, you know what you want to be getting your people to do and what are the objectives you're looking for, right? We just talked about that. Then what you're going to do is create the actual plan of attack. So this means you are figuring out what your superpower is. You are figuring out where you're going to spend your time, what actions are actually going to move the ball forward. Because when we have this plan, when we are focused on creating the plan, focused on the goal we're trying to achieve, then when we go to implement, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier than just showing up at your desk and going, all right, we're gonna play business today. I wonder what I will do. No, you're not playing business, my friends. You're succeeding in business. And the difference is you have action steps that you've put on paper. You know what steps need to be taken to actually achieve those big, crazy goals that we have. So go take those steps and start, my friends, with a very simple action step of hitting the subscribe button and joining us here on the Visibility Hacking channel, because we got new videos for you every single week. So join us here, click the button, and let's start taking action. Each and every one of us has our superpower, or maybe you're blessed with multiple superpowers, but the reality is none of us can do everything amazingly. But there are certain things that we are super passionate about that we do that kind of fuels our fire, for example. So in your business, I need you to identify, literally create 2 lists. One list of things that fuels you, things that you're excited to do, things that you are good at, things that you enjoy doing. And on the other list, all of the things that drain you, the things that you continuously procrastinate on, those tasks that somehow always end up being shuffled from one day's task list to the next because you just don't want to do them. Those are the tasks that I then want you to find someone else to do. Like, think about your house. I hate cleaning dishes. I hate it. So I've negotiated in the house that I don't do dishes. I instead take out trash. That way it works. So I can focus on my superpower, things outside, and I can avoid the things that I absolutely hate. Dishes. You can do that in your business as well. You can hire virtual assistants and you can hire freelancers to get things done in your business. Because remember, think back to what we just talked about. We're taking meaningful action. We're moving the ball forward. If we're not the ones who are going to kick that ball down the field, then it's okay. We can bring people onto our team to help us do that. It's a team approach that's going to get us through this, my friends. And if you want more people on your team, like a crew of superheroes behind you cheering you on and giving you great advice absolutely free, then join us over in the visibility hacking world. So visibilityhacking.com, click the button that says become a visibility hacker, and you too can join us in the community absolutely free. You get access to all of our coaches and so much more. So join us over there, visibilityhacking.com. I'll see you in there. Until then, remember I love you, check out these videos, be excellent to each other, and go out and find your people. They are out there, they are waiting for you to just show up.